Hey everybody, Scroft here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 and welcome back finally to our BS survival series on Farming Simulator 22, and it's what, 5 left now after this we've worked out.
Getting close.
Yep, if we don't faff, which we do, so you never know, it might be less than 5, but we're aiming for, well, it'll be 4 episodes after this one basically. There's 5 left in total including this one.
Oh.
What?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm sorry, my brain left the chat for a second there. Yeah.
Fair
it's coming
point.
up close, isn't it? Quick. FS25, I can't believe it.
Yeah, we're about,
yeah.
what, like a month away now? Yeah, 2 days away from a month away from when we're recording this, so it's going to be good. I'm hoping in the first week, because last time around FS22, in the first week, there was a map. I remember it was No Man's Land because it was quite big in FS19 as well, so when it dropped in FS22, it was kind of like perfect just to do a start from scratch, this kind of style where we just survival it from the start. There's some really good kind of equipment coming into FS25 that's going to be perfect for that. Some older equipment like we just purchased behind us, and yeah, I'm hoping after 5 episodes there won't be a bit of a gap. We can just jump straight in, because what I want to do is obviously I'm going to stay on with the farm on FS22 for quite a bit. So I'd like to bring like my Let's Farm series over to FS25 straight away and do a base game map. So one of the ones that they've released, I'm probably going to go for Riverbend Springs at the moment, because the Japanese map, it's not Japanese, but I keep saying that because they went to the Tokyo show, but it's the Asian map basically. That one just isn't standing out for me compared to the other one. And then obviously this series would be really good just to bring on to as the new survival series, basically, with hopefully a really good kind of remote map setup, and we can just go the whole distance and and do everything we set out for originally, which is have every crop growing every year. So it's always really busy. I want to build an empire, like a farming empire, where we've got all the productions, all the animals, we've got all the crop types growing, and it's just constantly busy. That'd be perfect. I think we can manage it between us as well if we just do it little bits in small doses, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you want to be a farming tycoon.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, it'll be good. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too. So 5 left. We've decided to kind of just get through it and do a bit of the stuff that we already set out. We're a bit like what I'm doing in the Let's Farm series. No restrictions. I know we're not kind of obviously just putting money in the bank. We went and did quite a bit before we started recording. So we sold 2 trailer loads of the wood chips. We brought us up to about 60,000, and we just spent. I think this is a really good purchase. I'm quite happy with this. I don't know what you think, Beanie, but this should be fun. It's like going back in time.
Very cool.
Yeah.
They remind me of McDonald's, Sam.
Okay. Well, we'll call them. That's what we're calling them, the McDonald's Harvester. Okay. But they're not. Okay. They're actually. Go on.
I'll have the Big Mac, and you can have double cheeseburgers.
I'll take that. I'm happy with a double cheeseburger. But they are called the Fistula KZB-3B, and it's a stunning mod. Like, whoever made this, I'll have to check in the description, and I'll have to check. Sorry, in from the mod author who made this. I forgot the name. I didn't actually look. I just remember getting a load of old harvesters to try out, thinking this, some will be perfect. There was a good selection for me to choose from, but I went with this because it kind of, the header comes with it, and that's strange for a harvester. Usually in the game we have to buy the harvester and then you buy the header separately, but all in one for about, what was it, 12,000, something like that? I think it was 12,000 each.
Yeah.
They're slow. They don't do much, they don't hold much, but we're a small farm, so this is perfect for us. But the thing that impresses me the most is if you want to jump on that harvester now and start it up. I mean, them sound effects are pretty good, aren't they?
Pretty cool.
If you bring the pipe out now as well, wait till you hear the sound effect of that. See what I mean? And then if you want to lower the header down and then turn it on, all the moving parts around the harvester. It's good, isn't it?
That is pretty cool, to be fair.
Yeah, so I thought this would be a perfect little thing to get on with. We've got, well, we probably should update everyone. We're in July, day 1. Because of that, if we just jump up to the map, let me go show everyone. We've got originally we had some grass fields. We've got the wheat field. We've got the oats field that we're going to be using to feed Beanie's horses, which the plan is to sell them right at the end just to kind of see how much we did make in the end. And then we've got the sunflower fields. Now, the only two that are ready to harvest are, if we go back, probably should turn the grass filter off. If we go back, we've got the wheat fields right next to us to the right, and then we've got the bigger oat fields, and we're still waiting on the sunflowers. We did do the fertilising. While you were riding the horses, I was doing the fertilising, so they're fully ready to go.
Rock and roll.
Yeah. So if you want to follow me, I think if you've got GPS set up, it's probably the best thing to do is to just start the harvest. Remember, when you get full, you have to get in Beanie's Landini and just bring your trailer up, and as soon as it is full, take it into the silo. Oh yeah, the silo. I never told anybody about that. Probably thinking, where's this silo come from? But we placed this down. This only cost 5,000. It was a bargain. It's a mod. Don't know exactly why the price is set at 5,000. Not sure what's going on there. But if I go into my silos,
it's a Sheen one.
It's yeah, exactly. You can see £5,000 is part of the Omatana as well, of all people. The YouTuber from, I think she's German, the lady is. I saw it at FarmCom. I don't think you might have met Omatana at FarmCom, but I did.
Was she an older lady?
Yes, yeah. She is massive part of the community.
I think I've seen her floating around.
Yeah, she'll be at Llama as well. She's actually going to Llama, and she's part of the coordinators for the event this happening. So you'll get to properly meet her if you haven't been. But I met her, and she is well known in the community. She does a lot of YouTube stuff as well. It must be her mod pack. So I thank her for making it really cheap for us, because we can actually use it. So I'll start on the other side of the field. You start on that side, and just get going. I don't know if it'll drop straw. I'm hoping it does. I don't know if this is going to even give us the option to drop straw, just because it's so old. But we'll see. I hope so anyway. Whenever you're ready to go, we'll go.
Okay.
I think because we're doing this together, it shouldn't take too long.
Oh, I'm dropping straw.
That's good then. Are you sure, or are you just kind of dropping out? No, you are dropping straw.
That was a good guess. You made me panic then when you said, are you sure? And I was like, no.
No, you are. You are definitely dropping straw. We both are. I think you've probably got a different texture than mine, because I've got a custom texture with the straw on.
Yeah, that was something weird, wasn't it? Whilst you were doing the fertiliser and I was doing the horses, it was coming up on mine that you were doing crop damage, wasn't it?
I know.
But it wasn't on yours.
Yeah, I don't know. Strange. Because I checked it and said, all wheels and tyres, didn't need narrow when I was fertilising. But it don't matter. It's just FS. It's the beauty of FS. It just has a Benny, especially when the game's this old now. There's so many mods that are in my mod folder. I know I've tried to make it spot on for us, what we're playing with, but it doesn't always work out that way. There's always, we've had a few problems along the way with mods.
Definitely. Do you remember the days when it wouldn't let me on?
Oh yeah. I remember the days when it always kicked you out as well, from lag stuff.
I know.
This is going to be
rude,
a challenge, this is. But you've realised now.
Yeah.
It's good though.
The slow and steady.
Yeah, 4 miles an hour. But we're doing it together, so you got to think of it like it's double the width because we're doing it together, so it's not as bad. Or you can see it like we're doing it in 8 miles an hour.
Yeah. Exactly. I'm excited for Llama.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be good. To be honest, I was quite surprised at how much I enjoyed it last year. But it's just incredible seeing the massive machines. I don't know. It boggles me.
Yeah, for me, it was I enjoyed Llama for the show itself, like the actual Llama show with all the machinery. But the best part was just amazing to meet people, and it was just mind blowing for me to think that, because I just do YouTube in a bedroom, like, you know what I mean? It's just doing it, playing games in a bedroom, doing videos, and you get the interaction with the comments and things like that. But when you meet the people in person that support you and just complimenting you and being kind and everything, it's very overwhelming. And it just
Definitely.
completely opened my eyes to how much kind of like, especially the Farman series, has made people smile, laugh, sad, whatever. And for that, I really appreciate it. It really did give me a boost after. It, it put some fire in my belly to want to get even better and do even better. So, yeah. I can't wait to meet everybody again, especially this time round. You've got to remember, there was only about, I'd say, at best, about, I don't know, maybe 40, 50 people sitting in that giant software area because there wasn't that many chairs, was there?
No.
So this time around, there's 150 people and they've only got like about 20 seats left, 20 spaces left. So 130 people are already going, and that's not including the creators and their people there bringing, like, obviously, with me bringing you, that's technically like a plus one. So I think there's 180 spaces in this hall, this conference hall. And with it being after Llama, extends the day out. So we get to do Llama, and then after, at 6 o'clock, around that time, we get to meet everybody, have a bit of food. Leroy, a moderator out by Discord, someone I also met at Llama last year, he's doing the catering. So he's got his own catering company that's potentially as well.
The hog roast. I am so excited. I've not had one of them for ages.
I know, well, I'm hoping he does. It depends because it's a conference hall. It depends if they've got... He said if it's on a lower floor and there's a back door, like that can open, then there's no reason why I can't.
Please, no pressure, Leroy, but I love hog roast.
This need a much smaller trailer for this. I think we might have to use...
Grab it.
It's not that. I can do it now. There you go.
Yeah?
Just need to do it from an angle, that's all.
Okay.
But no, his catering company, he does like hog roast, he does barbecue, and he does, like a buffet style thing. So at the bare minimum, we'll get a buffet, which is,
Can't go wrong with a good buffet.
Exactly. And we might get a barbecue, we might get the hog roast, who knows. But I'm looking forward to it, put it that way.
What was our discussion about hog roasts? I can't remember what it was now, but no argument, but
was it us?
What it was? Yeah, me and you. There was a whole period where we talked about hog roast, probably too much. Not necessarily just in this, but in real life as well. I'm not sure. I can't remember what it was for, what it was about now.
Can't remember it. Maybe it was someone else. I can't remember. I know we spoke about it recently just because of Leroy and this community. I think the actual title is like, it's community meetup again, but it's a content creator kind of coordinated this time. It's not Giants coordinated. It's been coordinated mainly by Farmer Cop and then DJ and everyone else has jumped on FSG, CLP. But you've got to take your hat off to Farmer Cop because he's the one that's really organised this with his team, and then us coordinators that have been kind of selected to help out, Mr. Silly P, Farmson Guy, DJ. There's I'm just trying to think of everyone else. So Mr. Silly P, Farmer Cop, me, DJ, Farmson Guy, and I'm probably missing someone there. I shouldn't be. A virtual farmer as well. He's included in it. Omatana.
No, that's the footballer.
Yeah, she's also included as a coordinator. So we're going there. I got asked as well to go on the Q&A panel by Farmer Cop, but I said, listen, I'm much better one-on-one, meeting everybody in the hall. Sit around, because the plan is obviously everyone will sit around at the tables, have some food. But as a creator, I want to go around and see everybody at the tables, have a chat with people, say hello, things like that. I think everyone's going to do that, and I prefer that. I'm much better with that. So I'll let the Q&As, go to the big guys, as I call them.
Well, I don't know. I see what they're with them, and like
I know. I'm not saying just
kindly said. Yeah. You are part of us, but I do completely understand it. It would be absolutely nerve-wracking.
I think it would have been a room of 150 people, and I'm much more comfortable if I'm just one-on-one having a chat with people. That's just the way I've always been. Like, I much prefer it. I don't want to be in the limelight, so to speak. I'm happy just to say hello, have a chat with people, and I'm looking forward to it mainly for that reason. You know, it'll be a bit of fun as well. There's a bar there, so if people want to have a drink, they can do, and also, you know, with the food and, you know, a couple of raffles, and I'm giving away something that should be pretty cool. So
Yes.
yeah, I'm going to take. I may as well say it. It's not like it's a secret or anything, but I'm actually taking the Hori farming simulator equipment bundle. So that's the whole steering wheel and the
stick thing.
yeah, the side panel. I'm going to take that. I'm going to give it away. I'm going to sign like the box, put a kind of like a note in there, just thanking everyone. And I've actually used that around the early, not recently, but in the past, to make some of the Farmhand episodes as well. So I thought that'd be pretty cool to anyone that's a fan of the Farmhand. But I am going to be giving away that for free. That's just a raffle that's going to get randomly, you know, selected, whoever wins that. So it should be cool.
Very cool. I think it's pretty cool.
It is. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good day for like the UK farming, you know, farming simulator fans.
Definitely. And it's really good because you'll definitely get your steps in.
Yes, yeah. Definitely
You know,
get my steps in. God, last time my legs were killing me. It's a massive,
I think it was about
massive venue.
6 miles we walked last time, wasn't it? Just
Yeah, and that's
walking
just
around the
indoors. Yeah.
Yeah. It was, yeah, a lot of walking. It's sort, in a weird way, it sort of reminds me of an airport.
Yeah.
I
get
don't
that.
know. Yeah. Yeah. But it's going to be fun, and I'm looking forward to meeting a load of people again, because that was, like you say, that was really nice and slightly overwhelming in a way. I'll never forget there was one part I was talking to somebody and I looked up and, you know, Scroft was talking to a load of people and I was just like, oh my goodness, what's going on?
I know.
Because it's strange in a way, because obviously I see it with Scroft, my partner, who does this for fun and everything, and, you know, is doing really well with his career. But it's weird because you don't realise that aspect until you're in it, and then it's just like, it's mind-boggling. In a way, it's mind-boggling.
It's nice though. It is nice. It's just the support, I think. You know.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I'm realistic. There's bigger people there. Mr. Silly P, I had the same kind of vibe when I saw him and met him and shook hands with him, and he was complimenting me, and, you know, what he said about me on stage after and stuff. It was insane. It was insane. But I think, you know, when you've got people like DJ there, Farmer Cop, even, you know, FSG, who's started around the same time as me, you know, they've got bigger numbers and they deserve it. And it's nice for me because I can kind of just sit in the background and still enjoy it as a fan. And I'm quite grateful for that, to be honest, because I'm not the type, like, them guys thrive off that. They do, and they do really well, whereas I am literally a loner who sits and does his nerd stuff with, you know, just playing the game, being a nerd, and I don't want to change. I always want to stay like that. I think that's why I've got such a crazy mind and can come up with the stories and stuff, because I'm just away with the fairies half the time.
Oh, honey, that's split personality kicking in.
Exactly.
No, that's another thing that I find mind-boggling. Your ability to do what you do, like the conversations that you just can sit and.
I know. I should probably be worried about that, really, because I'm just sitting there talking to myself in several different voices, and it sounds dead natural. So it's like, should I be worried about that? You know, like, do the neighbours think, what the hell is he doing? Like, how many people are in that house?
I know. Like, but it's just crazy because you know, you forget that. Hang on a minute, this is just one guy on his own doing this. Not, you know, lots of different people, because they've all got their own personalities and everything.
Oh, I think it's just a story.
It's just so real.
It's just the story, isn't it? I mean, most things are like, if you read a good book, you get lost in it. You imagine it, you picture it, don't you? For each page you turn, you can see it. It's the same. It's just the same. It's just the story's driven by everyone else's imagination in a way, because without you being able to visualize the story and the characters, you know, it just wouldn't work. So that's you know, that's what's so good about telling stories. It's down to the person listening as much as it is the person telling the actual story. But
Yeah,
anyway,
I've spoken
we're
to
not
Mum
talking
about that.
about farms. We're not talking about the farmhand. We're not doing that. Most episodes, you're sitting there praising the farmhand and praising me, and it's too much. Too
I'm
much. So
sorry, it's just too easy to do
no,
because you do
see,
such a good job.
it's cringy.
But
It's cringe.
yeah, yeah, and Cotswolds. I feel
Yeah.
like we're busy. We're busy this year. We've just come back from the Cotswolds, which was lovely. We went to the same place we went last year,
Yep.
and going into Calmsden and
Whitcomb.
Whitcomb Park. Yeah,
We drove.
it's just-
We drove through Court Farm, but we didn't stop, did we?
yeah. We
So-
yeah, that was a bit more of a flyby, but it was just it's mental seeing these places that I've seen so many times on your videos and stuff, and
I know.
actually in real life, and it also makes you think hats off to Oxy even more because you realise just how real it looks in comparison to when you're actually driving through. You're like,
I know. It's
it's like
crazy.
a carbon copy.
It is. And when we drove through Court Farm, they had the road closed, so it wasn't as good, because I think that's what really stopped me, because I couldn't actually drive where I wanted to in Court Farm. They did have a road closure, and we checked online, didn't we, and it said as well about it after that it was there for a while. So it's not like we could have gone the day before or something. It was just, but I still enjoyed it, but we just couldn't, because what we should have done is we should have stopped and gone round the farm. But maybe another day we can do that, because I think it's
I'm
something.
sure we'll go again.
Yeah, because we like that. We went to the Cotswolds. We've done it before. 3 days. I used the time to obviously chill out for a bit, spend some time with you, but also I actually came up with my Christmas special and my Halloween special, which was good because I was kind of like bouncing ideas off you as well. And it's a really nice place to do it because you're just free of all like your normal life stuff. So the working, being at home, cooking, cleaning. You don't have to do any of that really. You can just chill out a bit. I know we cooked a bit.
Cooking.
Well, yeah, but it was more easier
Yeah.
meals and less of them. So
Yeah. To be fair, you made dinner one night, so I can't complain.
did I?
Cause you did the hot dogs.
That was lunch, but I'll take it as a win.
We had it for dinner.
Did we? Oh, thought it was a lunch.
No, because we were meant to have it for lunch, but normally Scroft and I mean, I don't like eating first thing in the morning. So by the time we get round to having breakfast, it's like lunchtime. So normally we just do like lunch and dinner, or like a breakfast thing and then tea sort of thing. So
Yeah, lunch and tea, not dinner. Don't know what she's on about.
oh, I'm sorry. I don't know. I just say whatever comes to mind.
Yeah, it don't matter. How are you getting on anyway? I think we've got
Good.
probably about 2 passes left, one each. Definitely at the top end there's only one left, but down at the bottom there's more.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed these. They're pretty good harvesters for what they are.
Big Mac and double cheeseburger.
Dunno, because I will
do.
get hungry, and I'm doing really well at the moment. I'm on a diet, and it's one of them diets where it's kind of like, it's not too drastic.
Oh.
It's just a slow diet, just to try and look after myself a bit more, as you do when you get a bit older.
You're not
You keep
old.
getting on about. I know I'm saying as you get a bit older. I'm not saying I'm old or anything. I'm just saying as you get a bit older, you're supposed to look up after it. You have to watch your weight a little bit more, don't you? It's a little bit unforgiving the older you get. So you keep talking about McDonald's, Burger King, hot dogs. I'm bloody starving over here. I've only just started this episode.
I know. It's like when we have Graf Jr. and he's there, it's like a bottomless pit, and you're just like, how are you so like skinny still? It's not fair. Take me back to them days. Where you can just eat everything and anything, and it's not a problem.
We took him to a local football match. So if you're watching in America, it's soccer, but football in the UK. Or we took him to like a really they're semi-pro style, so they're still a professional football club in a way, but semi-pro, very small stadium. I think it holds about maybe like 1,000 people. It's not massive, but we really enjoyed it. It was brilliant. It was like I enjoyed it.
Better than I was expecting. Yeah.
But we had, some chips, didn't we? Proper chips. And we also...
Chips and gravy.
Yep, chips and gravy. And then we also... Well, I bought him a football shirt from there for the little non-league team that... Well, they aren't... I keep saying non-league, but they are. They're just...
In the lowest possible
professional
league. I think they're like National League North or something like that. It's like the lowest one split into North and South.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that was fun. And you took me to my first ever proper... When I say proper, I mean like one of the Premier League team football matches.
Yeah,
which
I took
was
you.
Crazy.
I know. It was 70,000 people, so it was a different kettle of fish.
Mm-hmm.
Good though. And they did a cracking pie.
Oh, the pie. Honestly, I'd go back just for the pie.
I know. Do you know what's weird though? People are probably listening to us going, and they say they're on a diet.
To be fair, when it's not a diet as such, it's more just calorie counting. So, just making sure that we're sitting in a proper calorie deficit.
Yeah, exactly. We're just watching what we're eating, aren't we, more, and making sure we don't go over what we've burned, so we can slowly and gradually lose weight, which is technically more healthy to do anyway, because it means you don't, drastically lose weight.
And I think it's more sustainable because I like my chocolates, I like my crisps, I like my biscuits, and that way it means that it's still feasible to have some days where you just, oh, you know what, I've maybe like walked a bit further than normal or whatever, so I'm gonna have a chocolate bar.
Yeah.
And it's I don't know, it feels like the least restrictive way of being healthy.
Yeah.
But why do all the really nice foods have to be unhealthy?
I don't know.
I never found some good ones, some good recipes and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, home cooked food with... I mean, I don't know. I agree, though. I know what you're saying. Like, all the processed, like, pizzas and chocolate and crisps, and they're all bad for you, and they all taste really nice. But I also think, like, old-school style of cooking where, people say nowadays, like, they cook with, like, olive oil. No, sorry, they cook with vegetable oil instead of olive oil. But olive oil's better flavour, better taste. It just costs more. But people, go for the other one because it's more reasonably priced. And that's usually what defines everything. Because, like, people used to cook with proper butter that's got, a lot more fat in it and stuff, but it tastes better and it is more expensive again. So now they use this kind of like margarine / thing, which is technically like vegetable oil anyway, and it's more easy to spread. But it doesn't taste as good, does it? Like, it is better to get a proper butter, and like when you cook with lard and fats and stuff like that, they say it's bad for you, but I actually think that's probably better. Like to cook with them things, as long as you're eating them in a decent moderation. Because it's more natural. It is a more natural thing.
That's the problem, though. Just everything healthy is so much more expensive as well. Because if you think about it, you can go to, like, McDonald's, for example, and get just a burger. And it's like, I don't know, £100, or it used to be anyway. £100, and then you go to the shops and, a bag of peppers costs about the same thing, and you just think, like,
I know.
It just
do you know
adds up, doesn't it?
I find crazy about McDonald's? Like, say you cook a home cooked meal that's got really well done recipe that's supposed to have, like, quite filling, but also not too many calories. So say it's like a 700 calories and it's a proper tea time meal.
Like stew.
Like, I don't know, like a some kind of meal with rice or whatever. Like a big filling meal. It's about 700 calories. And it really does fill you up. You could eat about 3,000 calories at McDonald's and it still doesn't fill you up as much because of the fact that it's... I don't know. I don't actually know. But it's just... You can eat, like, say, some fries, 2 burgers, maybe some sides, like, some chicken nuggets or whatever. And as nice as it is, and it is bloody nice, you add it up and you've probably got to about 2,000 calories. And then you think, well, that didn't fill me up as much as the thing that was only 700. And I think that's the problem, isn't it? You can just eat more of it.
Definitely. I mean, well, it's like chocolate. As nice as it is, it's not a meal. And, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not too keen on eating loads of chocolate anyway. I'm more of a savoury...
You're not a sweets guy, are you?
No, I can eat some, but, like, if I get, like, a chocolate bar, I'm not just eating it all in one go. I'm coming back to it.
You see me, like a tub of Quality Street, I could just eat it in one go.
Yeah, but that's not. Well, actually, a tub. You mean like a box?
Yeah, like the plastic boxes you
That's
get at
not-
Christmas time.
It's not going to do good for you then.
No. Yeah.
You'll get stuck in that tube at Willy Wonka if you carry on.
I'd love to go there. I was thinking the other day I saw an advert for Cadbury's World and I really want to go.
I mean, I'd go, but yeah, it'd be dangerous because you just want to eat everything. And
Exactly.
they do, I like just the standard Cadbury's chocolate bar more than probably the stuff that you get, like a caramel one or a crunchy one or whatever. I prefer just the standard chocolate bar, like if I'm going to have one.
Yeah.
But I know, I prefer, like if someone gave me a choice, what would you want? Chocolate bar or a bag of crisps? I think I'd go for a bag of crisps more.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. I do love the sensations.
Yeah, they are good.
They're good. I love the sweet chili crisp. Although, I like the Tyrrells, the veg one.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's just, I don't know. I'm not too picky when it comes to crisps, to be fair.
No, I don't mind them. I don't mind. It's just, I guess I wish it was a little bit easier to eat. Kind of like, because I'm alright with veg. Like, I don't mind vegetables at all, but fruit for me, there's only a few things I like when it comes to fruit. They're too sweet. That's always been my problem with fruit. Like, they're just so sweet. So I can only eat certain amounts. Like, I like an apple. But yeah, I'm not too keen on really anything else. It's just, I'm quite strange when it comes to, if anything's too sweet, I'd rather it be a bit more savoury, I think.
Yeah, you prefer the more like tart, I suppose.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
But anyway, going back to Llama, if anyone is going to Llama and you're going to that community, event with all the content creators after as well, let me know in the comments section. I'll also be going to Llama with Beanie, so actually the event in the day. We'll be wearing some t-shirts that kind of say, I'll have our logos on and everything so you can see us. And if you do, please stop, say hello, don't be shy or anything, just stop and say hello. We'll have a chat with you.
We're always down to faff.
Yeah, exactly.
And
my aim is to meet as many people as possible, so I want to thank everyone that watches the channel. So if I see you and you see me, just stop me, say hello, so I can actually thank you, because I think that's the most important thing for me out of this, is to say thank you to everyone that supports me. So if you are there and you are intending on going, even if it's just Llama Day and you're not going to the event after, please, if you see me, stop me, say hello to me and Beanie, and let me, give me the chance to say thank you for all the support.
Exactly. Love to see you. It's a great day out last year, meeting people and everything, and hopefully it's going to be just the same, if not better, this year, because we've got that thing afterwards.
It should be better, yeah, definitely, because it's just bigger, isn't it? So bigger is usually better, more people to say hello to and so on. And I've made some cards as well, so I've made some kind of like Scroft cards. On the back I can, put my signature on if you want me to, and even if it's just a message to say thank you, or, if it's for, your partner or your son or, your child that you want me to just say a message and write it down, I can do that. So I'll have these cards on me, so just let me know if you want one of them. I'll offer them out to anyone that stops me, so happy to put a message on to anyone on there as well.
Yeah. Talking about kids, or grown-up kids,
yeah.
I want to know what people are doing for Halloween this year, if they're dressing up or whatnot, because we don't really do anything. I mean, we've not really got a reason to, but yeah, I don't know. I always used to love dressing up for Halloween, so I'm just curious what are people going as, if you're going, or what your kids going as?
I mean,
yeah.
I'll be honest, that's just, yeah. I mean, I'm going as myself.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I think we'll probably do what we did last year, slob out on the sofa, get some nice food in, and watch scary movies.
I will be making a Halloween special. That'll be my focus over Halloween.
Oh yeah, of course.
I don't really do much for Halloween. It's more of an American thing. I know it happens over here for children and stuff, but I think in
Yeah.
America, the adults and everything make a bit of it as well, where they leave it, even if it's just to sit and watch a film.
I mean, I think you get like Halloween parties and stuff, but maybe not at our age.
No, well,
God.
it's definitely not. Yeah, it's definitely not my. I prefer Christmas basically. Christmas is something special, and I was saying to you as well. I can't remember the last Christmas I had where I just chilled and actually
Yeah.
just relax. And most of the time at Christmas, you're out visiting people and doing things. So you got to go see your family, everything. And by the time you've
Yeah.
sat down, it's like the end of the Christmas, and you're like, you just want to fall asleep.
Yeah.
So I'm actually craving a Christmas where it's just like me and you, and we're just relaxing, watching Christmas films, whatever,
Yeah.
and just taking it steady. So I'm
I mean,
hoping
that'd be
to
amazing.
been able to get one of them.
Yeah. I think, yeah, we've not got Scroft Junior on Christmas Day this year, so we can chill. And yeah, it's just, I think last year, by the time we actually got to stop and just sit down together and open our presents, sort of thing, it was gone midnight before we actually just were able to stop.
Yeah,
And it's a long day, Christmas is. As good a day as it is a long day. Because you're getting up early to start the turkey and everything, and then, a big dinner, and it wears you out.
yeah, that's it. I know, it's crazy really. It makes you think, like, how do people do it? Because some people even stay up late Christmas Eve, then they'll get up
Yeah.
dead early, and then they're drinking a few alcoholic drinks along the way, and you're like, how the hell are they still standing? Because me, I'd just be shattered. I'd be having old granddad naps halfway through the day.
Yeah. Well, I think we did manage to get a quick half an hour nap or something last year. 'Cause
Yeah.
we were just dead on our feet.
I know it
But-
was long, but no, I'm hoping this year it's a little bit easier, and we can chill out. But I'm looking forward to Christmas a lot more than Halloween.
No, I mean Halloween's not something we really do, but I always just love dressing up, so I'm just being nosy.
Yeah, what they'll all say is things we don't understand, like some new cartoon character that we know nothing about.
Yeah, yeah, that'll be true. I mean, I know who Bluey is. I don't know. It was like I'm trying to think what I used to do. All I can think is this is blooming. I know one year for the school play I went as a camel.
Fair point.
That was for the Christmas one though. I think I used to go as like basic stuff like a witch or something like that. But one thing I'm really gutted about is that I never ever went as a bee, and I feel like that's just such a wasted opportunity.
What, for Beanie?
Yeah.
Should have gone just wearing a beanie.
Yeah, but a bumblebee, because I'm bee, a bumblebee.
Yeah, well,
So
you're
I need
beanie.
a-
So,
Yeah.
I mean, beanie's better, isn't it?
Exactly.
Put a beanie on your head. No, okay, just me. Just say I've gone as Beanie with a beanie on. It's a cheap costume.
That is true. That is true. Did you? Oh, I know your mum's got a brilliant picture of you dressed up as a vampire. So you must have done Halloween at
Oh yeah,
some
as a
point.
kid I did. Yeah, I used to
Yeah.
always go with like a vampire or something like that. I think I went more that style than yeah, anything else really. But it was a couple of years, I think. Nothing too crazy. I was never one for like partying and dressing up and stuff like that. I was always quite, I don't know really, but just I preferred to be I don't know, like maybe just a bit more shy. Yeah, gaming, but playing. I used to play a lot of sports then, so I was more shy if anything. So I didn't really want to kind of dress up and have go on a stage or anything. That wasn't my thing.
Yeah. Oh, each to their own, I guess. But I don't know. I used to love it. I don't know. Halloween's fun when you're a kid. Although I'll never forget. Oh gosh, I used to hide all the sweets I'd get when I was trick-or-treating. I used to put them in my pillowcase because one year I went trick-or-treating, got all the sweets, came home, went to bed, and next morning I woke up, my mum had eaten all of them.
See,
And
I think that should be an illegal, like, that should be you can get arrested for that, because, like, who eats their child's Halloween sweets? It's nuts, that is.
All of them. Not even just some of them, all of them. I was like, I was just gutted.
That's horrific.
Devastated.
Honestly.
So I used to hide them in my pillowcase, and then they'd all go a bit
soft, let's say.
Yeah, melted. There was a couple of times where maybe if it was like a Porter Street or a Hero or something like that, and they'd come loose in the wrapper because I was tossing and turning whilst I was sleeping, I'd end up with like melted chocolate on my in my pillow. Yeah, so I don't know. I probably should have found a better hiding place, but I didn't really have many as a 6 or 7 year old.
No, I was lucky enough to never have my parents steal anything I did, but I didn't really go Halloween, like, trick-or-treating often. I never did that. Like, it was, I actually can't even think that I might have done it as a really young child, but I can't remember ever going. I never wanted to. If anything, we used to dress up and then, like, have a little party at home, just our family, just some kind of crazy food on the table. And then, we'd have sweets that way, but I don't know.
Yeah. So I think I probably went every year up until maybe like the age of like 11.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Yeah, I loved it. Free sweets. What's not to love about that? I just wish there was an adult version now where you could go around and get, like, I don't know, like bits of your food shop or whatever. Bottles of wine.
Yeah. like a trick-or-treat for steak. Now that's what they should do.
We'd definitely get you dressed up if it was for steak.
Yeah. I mean, you'd have to eat them quick because they wouldn't last as long as, like, sweets.
Well, you can freeze them. They're not as good.
Yeah.
Defrosted, but they are technically freezable.
Yeah, I think if you let them defrost naturally, and you freeze them pretty quick, when you've purchased them, then they're not too bad. But it's when you if you don't, like, I don't know, if you just put them in a fridge and then let them defrost for a day, I think that's the best way to do it. So if you leave them on the side and let them defrost, they probably maybe a bit too quick. I know you're supposed to take your steak out of the fridge, like, quite for a few hours, or whatever, before you cook it to get it to room temp. But I think it's a bit different when you're defrosting it. But steak, I think that might be the best food ever. As long as it's cooked right. It's a really strange one, isn't it? If you don't cook it right, it gets too tough and stuff, then dry, and you feel like you're eating sawdust.
I remember when I first started making steaks for you, and I found it so difficult to get it right because we both like ours well done, but you like really big steaks, and like the really thick ones as well. So they were so difficult to actually be able to cook to the point where they were well done without them being like leather.
Yeah. I'm like an Australian. Just put it on the barbecue and burn it. I'm happy.
I thought they had those blue.
I don't know. I just know they like barbecue, so I just assumed. Stereotyping.
You can't go wrong with a good barbecue.
Exactly.
Can't go wrong with a good barbecue.
How was that noise?
I'm cursed. The curse of Beanie. Guess who went away and got ill again?
Yep.
Now why? What have I done to deserve this?
Don't know.
I mean, at least she didn't catch it this time. But
I think as soon as you leave home, your immune system just weakens.
Yeah.
You're like Harry Potter that's got that kind of, like, spell over him. You have to go home every so many days just to recharge. Or else that's it.
Yeah, I know. At least you haven't caught it this time, but you know, it's just we've like I don't know. I don't know. It's sad. What have I done?
I don't know.
Must be
It don't
karma
matter.
from
It
a
could be
past
worse.
life.
It's only a cold-ish. The cough.
Yeah,
We're getting through it anyway. We're doing well.
we are. It's very
Good.
chill. I like it.
Yeah, I'm going to need some fuel though in a second. I don't know about you.
Yeah, me too.
Right,
Thinking
well,
of me.
let's get it done. We'll smash this out. And then
Yeah.
I think we'll leave the straw for another day.
Okay.
But this life keeps on moving. Don't you worry about me. I'm gonna leave this all behind tonight. And it may take a little time just for us to get it right. I could turn back now and leave this all behind. I don't know if I'll ever make it out alive. I could turn back now and leave this all behind. I don't know if I'll ever get out alive. I don't know where I've been. I don't know where I'm going. Been holding on to the past, but this life keeps on moving. If you're worried about me, no, I'll make it back home to you. Don't forget me when I'm gone, 'cause right now I just got to be free. I can turn back now and leave this all behind. I don't know if I'll ever make it out alive. I can turn back now and leave this all behind. I don't know if I'll ever get out alive. And if you wait, I could take you far away. There's no escape from this place, from this place, from this place. I don't know where I've been. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where I've been. I don't know where I'm going. Been holding on to the past, but this life keeps on moving. It keeps on moving. It keeps on moving. I can turn back now and leave this all behind. I don't know if I'll ever make it out alive. I can turn back now and leave this all behind. I don't know if I'll ever get out alive.
Beanie, did you enjoy that?
I did. I like the harvesting. It's very
It was alright, wasn't it?
relaxing. Yeah.
Bit slow going, but it wasn't too bad with them harvesters. I enjoyed it too.
The Ronald McDonald's did as well.
Yeah, exactly. Who knows? You never know. McDonald's might go into the harvester, the harvester market soon. Sponsored by Beanie.
Oh, wow. I could make a whole range of like farming equipment, food and drink themed.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Let's have a look at how much we got. I think we did pretty good. We got 13,875 litres of oats,
Woo!
and we got 10,716 litres of wheat.
Nice.
If we sell it at the best time at Deerlands, which I think is the one off the map, so we have to rent a train and then we send it that way.
Okay.
Bloody hell, fire. We're on normal difficulty, aren't we? Let me just check that. Yeah, we are. That's insane. That's probably the best price I've ever seen on a map. It's
Yeah.
4,634 litres. So 4,634 pound. Best price to sell oats on medium difficulty if we take it off the map to the, basically rent a train out to do it. It's £64,000 we get for that.
What?
And then 31,000 for the wheat. So, God, oats is good. So that's, close to, just over 90,000, 95,000. So,
Oats
I mean,
good.
exactly. A bit mental, but we'll go with what's on the map. So I'll take that for a win. We do have to rent the train out, so we'll lose a tiny bit, but not much at all.
No.
But I think we'll leave it there. And as always, you can do your outro. We'll be returning same time next week. Like I said, there's 4 episodes now left after this one, but same time next week from now on, every Friday, these videos will come out. But do you want to do me the honours and say, thank you and see you and all that good stuff?
Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you've enjoyed all our faffing on Scroft's BS Survival series. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you next time and also maybe at Lammer. Thanks everyone.
Thanks everybody. See you next time.